Good evening and welcome to the national news broadcast on Channel Live. And we are going to bring you the top stories from home and around the world. I'm Natalia Rupavahini.
Good evening, I'm Stefan Dialwis. Let's take a look at the main headlines for tonight. The support of Ilange Tamil Arasu Katchi to Sajith. Prime Minister says due to the correct decision made on the 8th of January, democracy and development were strengthened. A pledge from Sajith Premadasa that under his administration, police officers will be paid a travel and food allowance of 20,000 rupees. The Janata Vimukti Peramuna says the Podujana Peramuna has appointed an American citizen and now creating an American terror is a cause for humour. 100 persons who held a Facebook party while being in possession of drugs arrested. 53 killed in a bomb blast in the state of Mali.
And now on the top story, the Central Committee of the Ilange Tamil Arasu Katchi has decided to support a presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front. The members of the Tamil National Alliance in Parliament at present were elected through the Ilange Tamil Arasu Katchi. The Central Committee met under the party's leader R. Sampandan this morning at Vaunia. The discussion, which commenced at 10:30 a.m., concluded at about 5:30 p.m. General Secretary of the Ilange Tamil Arasu Katchi, M. Sumantiran, said that nothing was discussed about the request of the 13 proposals. It is a separate thing. It was not presented to anybody. As soon as it was mentioned in a news item, there was something like that. Everybody said that they will not even look at it. Therefore, no steps were taken about it. The Tamil National Alliance held a series of discussions previously as well. He said they went through the election manifestos of the two main presidential candidates. He said that they discussed their backgrounds as well. Accordingly, a decision was made about this.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has said that due to the correct decision made by the people in January 2015, freedom, justice and development was built in the country. The Prime Minister also said that the people who were suffering in the north and east received massive benefits. He made these comments while addressing a United National Front election rally held in Kilinochchi today. Several special projects were implemented to provide relief to the people of the north and east who were victims of the war. The Prime Minister said that the responsibility of protecting the independence received was with the people. Minister Rajitha Senaratne was also present on this occasion. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that on the 8th of January 2015, people put a cross in front of the swan. Therefore, he said that there is freedom, justice and democracy in the area today. There are rights equal to other citizens as well, and white vans do not come. However, if a call is given, the Suvasaria ambulance will come. He said independent commissions were established to enable the people to go on marches at any time, to scold the government and live freely and to protect their freedom. The office of the missing persons was declared open together with the compensation office. So he questioned whether these rights will be confirmed or not, as much as bringing in a new constitution to take forward decentralizing power will be acted upon. He said that if people vote for the Pahotua, they will not get any of these things.
The presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front, Sajith Premadasa, said that he will take steps to provide a travel and food expenses allowance of 20,000 rupees to police officers under a future government of his leadership. He made this comment at a rally held in Kalawana today. Sajith Premadasa, who arrived at the rally, was warmly welcomed. Presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front, Sajith Premadasa, said that the dream of all of us who think about development of the Ratnapura district is to build the Ruwanpura Expressway, so that there will be no disasters. After 16th, as a person who will do some work and as a person who will carry out massive tasks, he said Sajith Premadasa will make the Ruwanpura Expressway dream a reality. He said that everyone knows that after 92, the bridge that connects the Gelagala and Ayagama villages have not been built up to today. He said within 1 week of victory, he will begin the construction. He asked people to believe that he will launch an agricultural revolution in the country. At the same time, he said that a program will be set up to export our agricultural produce. The fertilizer will be given free of charge to decrease the prices of every product of the farmers. A guaranteed price will be provided for tea, rubber and pepper. Re-export of pepper will be completely banned and the local farmer will be safeguarded. Those engaged in the mining industry will be provided with strength to carry out mining while protecting the environment. He said he regrets to say that his opponents have told the Election Commission and submitted objections and halted the Bata due to paid for police personnel. Sajid Premadasa said that 72 hours subsequent to becoming the president, he will pay the Bata of 20,000 rupees as well as an allowance for food.
අපේ විරුද්ධවාදීන් මැතිවරණ කොමිසමට කියලා විරෝධතා දමලා පොලිසියට ලබා දෙන්න තියෙන බටා එකක් නතර කරලා තියෙන්නේ 20000 බටා එක 16 වෙනිදා ජනාධිපතිවරයා හැටියට පත් කළා පැය 72ක් ඇතුළත ඔබතුමන්ලාගේ බටා එක විතරක් නෙමෙයි ආහාර රෂන් එකක් ලබා දෙන්නට අපි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කටයුතු කරනවා.
Meanwhile, at a rally held in Mapalagama Gaol today, Sajid Premadasa was given a very warm welcome too. Another rally where Sajid Premadasa participated was held at the Halwathura Stadium in Ambalangoda. The main rally in the Kasbah electorate in support of Sajid Premadasa was held yesterday at the Piliyandala Somavira Chandra City Stadium. A group of people, including Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, were present. A rally in support of presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front, Sajid Premadasa, was held near the LPTA bus stand this evening.
100 persons were taken into custody for holding a Facebook party while in possession of drugs. Police said these arrests were carried out when a hotel located on the beach belonging to the Dehiwala Police Division was raided. The suspects were between the ages of 18 and 48 and were residents of Ambalangoda, Kalutara, Kurunagala and Polonnaruwa. 4 kilograms of Kerala cannabis, a stock of liquor, a stock of beer and a stamp containing drugs as well as 28 cigarettes with drugs included were discovered during this raid.
The presidential candidate of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, said that the promises given in his election manifesto will be fulfilled during his tenure. He made this comment at a rally held today in Panadura. Presidential candidate of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, said that to take the future of this country forward, the vision of prosperity which will build the country, the election manifesto was presented. In this manifesto, the opinions under the Gama Samaga Pilisandarak project of intellectuals of this country, learned persons, intelligent persons were gathered today and discussions were held during the past 4 years, and this is a practical program. Every promise in this program procedures will be fully implemented during his tenure, he said. Ending terrorism and confirming freedom, and when stability was brought about, he said, they brought in development never seen before in history. Roads, airports, harbours as well as the city of Colombo was transformed into a rapidly developing city in Asia. Urban cities were also developed, he said. In future, through a government that will be established by them, all cities will be developed in a similar way.
මගේ දූර කාලය ඇතුළත සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම ක්‍රියාවට යොදනවයි කියන එක මේ අවස්ථාවේදී තමුන්නාන්සලාට කියන්නට ඕනේ. අපි ත්‍රස්තවාදය අවසන් කළා. මේ රටේ නිදහස තහවුරු කළා. මේ රටේ ස්ථාවරත්වය තහවුරු කරාට පස්සේ අපි ඉතිහාසයේ කවදාකවත් නොවිරු අයුරු සංවර්ධනයක් මේ රටට ගෙනාවා. අධිවේගී මාර්ග, කාපට් මාර්ග, වරායවල්, ගුවන් තොටුපළවල්, ඒ වගේම අපි කොළඹ නගරය ශීඝ්‍රයෙන් දියුණුවන ආසියාවේ ශීඝ්‍රයෙන්ම දියුණුවන නගරය බවට පත් කළා. ඒට අමතරව ඒ තදාසන්න නගර අපි සංවර්ධනය කරා. අපි ඉදිරියේදී අපි ඇති කරන රජයක් හරහා සියලුම නගර අපි ඒ වගේ සංවර්ධනය කරනවා.
Presidential candidate of the New Democratic Front, Sajid Premadasa, said he's once again challenging Gotabaya Rajapaksa for a debate between presidential candidates. Sajid Premadasa made this request by sending a letter to the personal address of Gotabaya Rajapaksa. He issued an invitation last Wednesday for a public debate, and it states that there has been no response from the Rajapaksa faction regarding such a debate. Within the modern democratic context, presidential candidates all over the world debate directly and with intervention regarding their policies without any hesitation. Such debates are telecast over television and social media networks. Since the advisors of Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that he was not given a written invitation, Sajid Premadasa has said in his letter that he is extending a written invitation now.
The presidential candidate of the Jatika Janabala campaign, Anurakumara Dissanayaka, said that Sri Lanka will be transformed into a country with one of the strongest economies in 5 years' time. He made this comment while addressing a rally held in the town of Ambilipitia yesterday. Presidential candidate of the Jatika Janabala campaign, Anurakumara Dissanayaka, said that our people changed rulers over 71 years, but the country received no benefit. He said that therefore he is inviting everyone to end the era when rulers were changed. Now, he said, the people have to begin changing. Whatever the doubt that existed, there was no one else other than those two main parties. He said that people say that the people were with them. He said that the history has now changed and now people should reject both those parties, and that the Jatika Janabala Vegya with strength has been built up. The country which is at the bottom of poverty will be transformed into a wealthy country, he said. He further said that within 5 years a country with a strong economy will be built. Meanwhile, presidential candidate of the Jatika Janata Party held a people's meeting in Matale yesterday. Presidential candidate of the Jatika Janata Party, Mahesh Senanayaka, said that if poverty is eradicated, they will not have politics. They have been engaged in politics for several generations as a profession. He said there are no such people with them. He said he will promise that the leader will be someone unknown to him. He said that they expect is that young people will accept his party with responsibility and will carry on better work than he himself is doing. He invited people to join them to follow these procedures.
Member of Parliament Kumara Welgama said that he will not give up the journey to protect the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. He said that he will show the strength of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party at the conference to be held in the future. UPFA Member of Parliament Kumara Welgama said that whatever obstructions are there, they will continue with their journey to protect the Sri Lanka Freedom Party and will not give up. There is much blessing across the country for this. The members of the party throughout the country are all together. That is why the party central committee is fearful. That is why it is being said that his party membership will be removed. Former President Chandrika Bandaranaike will be removed from the post of party advisor too. They are saying This party is being protected by the SLFP members. Others who came from different parties do not know the value of the SLFP. He said that he can say with happiness that he will not allow anyone to harm the value of the party. All party members from across the country will attend this conference, he said. Those who will come to participate will be the actual members of the SLFP. Then it can be seen where the strength of the party is, with the Central Committee or with us.
Presidential candidate Milroy Fernando expressed his views on abolishing the party membership of the former President Chandrika Bandaranaike at a media briefing summoned. Independent presidential candidate Milroy Fernando said that he cannot allow the Bandaranaike policies to be buried. Everyone in all parties except the UNP became popular as individuals. Among the people because of late Prime Minister Bandaranaike, late Sirimavo Bandaranaike and former President Chandrika Bandaranaike. He said that what they want to do during this election is to protect the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. Dasiri Jayasekara said that subsequent to Chandrika Bandaranaike signing under the basis of Api Sri Lanka, that her party membership should be banned. He said he would like to ask when Mahinda Rajapaksa took membership of the Pohotua and members of the SLFP obtained membership of Pohotua, where Dasiri Jayasekara was.
The Janata Vimukti Peramuna said that the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, which appointed as their party presidential candidate an American citizen, is trying to instill American fear into people, is a cause for humour. The General Secretary of the party made this comment at a media briefing held in Colombo today. General Secretary of the JVP Tilvin Silva said that the economic corridor, which is going to be built from Colombo, Sri Lanka to Trincomalee, has been a plan that has been in the making for a long time. It is a physical plan that was arranged to be implemented when Mahinda Rajapaksa was in power in the year 2011, and this corridor was included in it. He further said that, however, some persons in the joint opposition believe it is a UNP invasion. An American citizen has been got down. His family members are still American citizens too. Someone with American citizenship talking about an American fear is a joke. However, he said that they are aware of the fact that America has the requirement to intervene within Sri Lanka, such as economic, social and war-related fields. They are using various strategies for that.
A herd of wild elephants which broke into the Migolava village in Medirigiriya damaged a number of houses and consumed several sacks of paddy which had been stored in them. The threat of wild elephants has had an effect most on the villages of Ambagaswewa, Elabatuwewa and Migolava. Residents of the area said that the wild elephants enter the village every day at about 2 p.m. There is a threat not only to property but lives. The herd of elephants has attacked 3 houses last night and broken them down. Residents of the area said that the wild elephants come to the village in search of food from the forest reserves of Somavatiya and Kaudulla. The funeral of veteran actress Chandra Kalwarachi was held this evening at the General Cemetery of Mount Lavinia. She was 76 years old at the time of her demise. A large crowd of relatives of the family and artists were present at the funeral. She was born on 6 April 1943 in Narayanpeta and acted in the creation Rattaramputa at the age of 9 and entered the world of acting. She was also a leading creative actress in the Lamapitiya program at the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Chandra Kalwarachi contributed to the Wahalak Nathigeyak by Premaranjit Tilakaratna and won the attention of viewers. She succeeded in winning a number of awards, including the award for the Best Actress at the State Drama Festival. Veteran singer Lakshman Wijayasekara is her husband and her daughter is artist Amma Wijayasekara.
That's it for the news this evening. Have a good night.
Good night.